guys, and welcome back to Garden of Kayland. So today I got 3 boxes and one of them is so big. I mean, seriously, it's big. I'm gonna show you guys like what's in here. We know it's a plant, but I don't know. I'm really interested to see what kind of plant needs a box this big. One of the boxes is not a plant, but it is plant related. So let's see some plants. Okay, I'm gonna open the first box. I think this is the one that is not a plant. So let's see what it is. Why am I always so hyped? I don't know. Wow. So the story behind this, I have a twin sister, if you didn't know that. If you don't know me personally, I have 3 sisters, but my twin sister makes these cute little mugs. I was like, I'm not getting anything from you unless there's plants on it. So out of all the things to make, she gives me one that says Crazy Plant Lady. It is so cute. Why do they all look insane? Is this how you guys see me? Anyway, you guys, go check her Etsy out. I love all her stuff. She makes like tumblers, all that good stuff. Anything you can drink a warm drink out of. Let me say that. Okay, so box number 2 I have to open off screen because they have shipping labels with my address all over the box. Anyway, it's open now. Oh, I remember what this is now. All right. Oh, the Scindapsus Silver Hero. You know what? It really looks just like, almost looks just like the Exotica. Anyway, I got this off of Etsy. The shop name was The Planted Veteran. It so closely resembles the Exotica. Okay, like, okay, I can see the difference. I can see the difference now. It's a very slight difference. I will say the backs of the leaves are pretty shimmery though. Okay, I want to see it at its full potential so I can really judge it appropriately. But for now, there's that. Number 2. Oh yes, I've been wanting this for so long. This is the Hoya Calistophylla, and I was looking for one of these for a minute. I kept seeing this small size for like $50 and I was like, I just wasn't willing to pay that for 2 leaves, and then I finally found one for the price I was willing to pay and I got it. I'm really happy I did. I can't wait to see what it does. I've already got a pot picked out for it and everything. Like, I have been waiting on this to get here. My Hoyas have really been taking off and doing their thing. I just got this one recently. I got a bunch of these trellises to put all my Hoyas on. So, well, not all of them. I only got 4 trellises and I have like 1,000 Hoya, but I got the trellises. I got the pot set up already. I'm ready to go. You guys, welcome Callie to her new home. Oh, I'm so happy I finally have this. So I know what this one is now that I've done the process of elimination. This is another Hoya that I've been wanting so bad. When I saw it on this girl's Instagram, hers was of course really big, and I was like, huh. And then they also have a variegated version of this. So, whoo, the Hoya Polynera. I've been seeing them called like the mermaid tails. Oh, this leaf is looking a little sad. But the leaves are thinner than like what I'm used to a Hoya being. They're pretty thin. I feel like this one may be a little bit more challenging, but I don't care. I'm so glad I have this now. Look at it, you guys. Oh, it's gonna look so good on a trellis. Or maybe I won't put it on a trellis. I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this one yet. I haven't picked out a pot for this one yet, but I did get palm for all of my Hoya. So this has been a very eventful month for me as far as new plants. I am just really going broke. Okay, so let's open up the big box. Like, I am not kidding you guys. It's a big box. Look, it never ends. Look at this. It never ends. It's not ending. It's not ending. Okay, it ended. I'm gonna do my very best so that you guys can see it. Let me get it a little bit open first because I don't want y'all seeing where I live. Unless you want to send me a new box cutter, then I'll give you my address. Okay, this box is from Ecuagenera. I've been on Ecuagenera a lot lately. Oh, I hope it's not upside down. Okay, it's not upside down. Ta-da! There's only 2 plants in here. Like, what the heck? Everybody just calm down, okay? I always say that when I'm the only person not calm. It's not that fancy, so don't get your hopes up. But it is the Anthurium regale, or regal, however you want to pronounce it. But wow, it shipped good, you guys. Okay, Ecuagenera. I would say I want to see the soil, but it doesn't matter because I'm going to take it out the soil anyway. I always change my soil out regardless because nope, there are exceptions sometimes, but still. This is a seedling. This is bigger than seedling. I'm not complaining, don't get me wrong, but all right, 2 leaves. I see another little growth point. Let's see if you can see it. See it right there? Ooh, I've been getting a lot of hoyas and anthuriums lately. What is happening? I've been getting a lot of everything. Who am I kidding? I'm really happy with it. It's giving velvet, it's giving texture, and it's giving veining. That is everything I'm looking for in an anthurium. I mean, this leave's a little bit damaged, but that's okay. They've done it again, you guys. Look at that. Okay, let's go ahead and get this other one out the way because I am super interested to see what this one is looking like. All right. I feel like I maybe should like stand up. Nah. Oh, y'all don't care. You're like, let me just see the plant. I don't care about that. I'm the same way. I'm like, can we just see the plant? You're doing all this. Show me the plant, please. Shake all this off first. Now that I've gotten my workout for the day. Okay, let's bring it down. Look at this new leaf. I hope it doesn't do like the Felix did and just like stay that way for 2 months. Look at the shape of this leaf. It literally looks like the letter T. And it's so big. Look at all these roots coming out. Oh my gosh, you guys. I have no idea where I'm gonna put this. but I got it now. It's here, so we'll figure it out. I said I wasn't gonna get any more weird shaped leaves, but I lied. I lied to myself. So the texture is pretty basic and slightly shiny, but I feel like this one is more coveted for its leaf shape, obviously. And like just how interesting that leaf is. I'm interested to see how they emerge. I want the leaves to get really gigantic. Do y'all see this? This is a showstopper, both for its size and for the leaf shape. I don't know if it's translating very well on camera. The new leaves have kind of like a two-tone. It kind of brings it to life. Like once they mature, they kind of just turn to a flat green. But when they are new leaves, that's beautiful. So just imagine a bunch of them. I am very excited about this. All right, let me go pot them up. Wait a minute, look at the bottom of this. Like, what is going on here? I'm so confused. Okay, I wanted to go through the process for what I do when I get a new plant. I'm gonna show you guys 2 processes. When I put them in pond or LECA and when I put them in soil with a moss pole. I'm gonna start with this Hoya here. And the very first thing that I'm gonna do is I'm gonna completely remove what it came in. Meaning I'm gonna take it out of, well, that was easy. So I'm gonna take it out of all the soil it's in and try to completely clean it off while it's dry. This one specifically because I'm putting it in pond. And I find that it's easier to just kind of shake the soil off when the soil's dry. I'm going to actually soak it in a bowl of peroxide and water, just in case. It does a really satisfying sizzle and it gets the remaining dirt off. I'm just gonna do a quick spray down of the leaves with a mixture of alcohol and water. I just put like some water and a splash of alcohol in there, enough for me to be able to smell it. I sprayed this paper towel instead of spraying the actual plant because I didn't want to accidentally get any like alcohol on the roots. Here's my pond. This is a self-watering pot that I got from Amazon. I think I got a pack of 3 or 4, and I'll link it in the description below, but I've already put my lechuza pond in here. I told you, I've been waiting for this. So I've already rinsed the pond off and let it dry. I want to just have like a thin layer of it at the bottom. And if I'm being perfectly honest, this pot is probably too big for this Hoya, but it's okay. I'm gonna add a little bit more. So I have it at about that height. Okay, cool. I just put this in here. Pour this over on it. And when I'm done, I will pour nutrient water in this reservoir down in there. So I'll pour it like maybe, I'll fill it up to about 1/3. And here's my finished product. All right, here's the anthurium. I want to show you guys another method of cleaning the leaves, and that's doing so while it's still in the container that it came in. If the container, which they usually are, is taped up like this, you can literally just dip it in some soapy water and just kind of swoosh it around and then take a paper towel and wipe it off. I do it this way with my anthuriums because they're a little bit more sensitive when it comes to putting alcohol on the leaves, so I just don't chance it anymore. All right, so I'm gonna do the first thing I did with the Hoya, and that is take it completely out of the soil. if I can like get this tape off of it. All right, not too shabby. It looks like they put a little bit of sphagnum moss in here. Okay, so here's my soil. I'm gonna take it up. Woo, look at those roots, y'all. Wow. I'm glad I took it out of there. Oh, this is, oh my gosh, like the roots are just snapping off. Ugh. I'm actually just gonna soak this in here because the roots are just like snapping right off, like clean off. Look at this root. This root is completely rotted. Okay, Ecuagenera, what's going on? I don't like that one bit. Okay, I'm gonna let that soak up for a second. Honestly, I'm feeling like kind of bummed out right now about the anthurium having those rotted roots. Like, what does that mean for her? Because I really wanted that anthurium. All right, this one's in some soil. It's funny, when I went to the show last weekend, they were all in sphagnum moss, I guess because they were gonna like be outside. All right, so far not bad. I don't see anything like super crazy. I'm just gonna slightly squeeze it to see how easily it will come off. Oh, it's coming off. This one's still a little bit moist, which is good, Oh, I'm trying not to like damage the roots. I know how crazy this is gonna sound, but I have like an irrational fear of bugs. I think I told you guys that only a million times. And and germs and things like that. And it just feels really dirty to me. I can't do it without gloves. You know, if it's been outside, I'm like, oh my gosh, what if there's a bug in it? And my husband literally has to stand over me while I pot up plants, like my own plants, if they've been outside, or usually at all, to be honest. One time I found soil on the chandelier above my head and I was like, what? How? This is how. This is how right here. Okay, this is kind of the best I can do. Well, it's not the best I can do. It's just the best I'm willing to do right now because I keep looking at the clock thinking, oh, I gotta go make dinner. And I'm gonna soak it in the peroxide and water for a second. Okay, so back to that anthurium. I'm kind of irritated about this, y'all. I guess it happens, right? Like, should I accept this? Should I be okay with this? Like, you can see the difference, right? You see how some of it is brown like that? And it's mushy and limp. I'm so tempted to take this and like rinse it off with a hose. I don't know if you can see. Ugh. Am I exaggerating, you guys? Or would you be like, what the heck too? And it looks like a leaf was cut from right here. Like, did they take a cutting or was the leaf not happy because it had root rot? Makes you wonder. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm gonna go outside and actually hose this down at this point. That seemed to do the trick, but you can see, okay, can you see where it's brown? That is all root rot. That's all rot. So I'm just gonna cut these off really quickly and then I'll pot it up. Okay, I did my best. And now I'm gonna go in and get some of my aeroid mix here. So I'll tell you what's in here. I've got just some regular potting soil that I got from like Lowe's or something. I got perlite, activated charcoal, orchid bark, cocoa husk chips or whatever they're called. Did I already say perlite? And a little bit of sphagnum moss. Wait, no, actually I don't have sphagnum moss in this one. But I'm gonna add some to it for this anthurium. And I think that's it. And a little bit of worm castings. All right, how about this one? Let's see. Okay, I like that. Oh, okay. Okay, so I just put a little bit at the bottom, like such. I don't want the sphagnum moss to just be like on one side. Place that down in there. Okay. I want to make sure all the roots are like evenly distributed. Can you see them? See them? Both sides. And then the easy part, just covering it up. I want to hurry up and close this lid in case there's a fungus gnat somewhere. So it makes a mess. And I have a mat, you guys. I don't make sense. I didn't get it out. Like, what am I thinking? I'm thinking I gotta go make dinner. That's what I'm thinking. All right, set that aside. Boom, we have our anthurium potted up. I'm gonna pot my philodendron up next, but this one's getting a pole, a support pole. You guys, I am infamous for potting up a plant that needs a pole, like, and not putting the pole in there and then having to start all over. So I'm not doing that this time. All right, so here's my pole. I'm just gonna set that in like that. Oh, I hope this pot is big enough. I've got soil at the bottom, and then I've got some cocoa chips here. So grabbing my plant, putting that down in there. It looks very compact, and it is compact. The idea is I want the root to be forced to grow into the pole anyway, so it's fine. I removed some of the soil from the bottom. Let's see if this works. Okay, that's better. And when I put this in here, I just made sure that the growth points or the nodes are facing towards the moss pole so that they can grow into it, right? You see this aerial root right here? I want that to grow, and I'm gonna cut that. I want that to grow into this pole. That's the idea, at least. Okay, sprinkle a little bit more. And then I just use the tape to secure it for a little while it adjusts and grows into the moss pole. Or I keep calling it a moss pole. You know what I mean though. And we are done. The last step that I take is watering them in. If it's an alocasia, I don't water it in though. I make that very clear. I have learned my lesson. And sometimes that still doesn't save it. But yeah, so I put insecticide and I put Super Thrive in. And the insecticide that I use is a bio-insecticide, so it's like green and all that good stuff. This is the Arbor brand, and I've just recently started using them. And so far, this is the best one that I've ever used. So, unless you want to go like chemical free, but this is as close to like chemical free as I can get with it being effective as well. So this is phenomenal. This has really worked wonders for my plants. This is what got rid of my fungus gnats. And this video is not sponsored. And I got it from Walmart. It was like $14. And I think I put like 5 capfuls of this per gallon. It's lasted me quite some time. And then I have Super Thrive Foliage Pro right here. And this is so helpful for the acclimation process, but it's also good as a fertilizer. So it's good stuff right here. Not sponsored, but if you want to, I'm here. And then I put it in this great big old jug because I got so tired of like going back and forth to the sink. I had to go get a big boy, you guys. Pump it up. Yeah, pump it up first. So for this philodendron, I would spray the soil like such. And it just comes out like as a light mist. You can adjust it, but anyway, so I just spray the soil down. Get it nice and moist. Does anybody else hate the word moist? And I also, in this case, I will water the support pole too. I just want to spray everything. Just spray it all. And then as an extra measure of safety, I spray the leaves too. But I'm not going to do that right here because it's going to get like my table and stuff wet. I'll give this one a good spray down. And then for my hoya, I'll just pour a little bit of nutrient solution in the bottom. Fill it up to about 1/3. And we're done. So you guys, I really gotta go make dinner now before my kids bite my head off. So all in all, the process usually takes like, I don't know, only like 1,000,000 hours. And you know, the cleanup is even worse, but it's worth it. If you like content like this, don't forget to subscribe. Like this video. Let me know what you think about this guy. I'm so happy. I'll keep y'all updated. See you in the next one. Bye.